you started with AR with Mooney. Did you take it upon yourself to say anything to your defense, just knowing that things change so quickly, losing the starter like that?
Man, it was a weird day. I won't lie to you. Losing, two guys that you depend on. Anthony, we depend on him, in the pinch. So, and obviously Mooney. Losing those guys pregame was tough. I think, it got to a certain point where in the locker room, you're seeing guys just whispering about what happened and what's going on to the point where you're like, hey, we got a job to do. So I feel like, myself, Shane, Quentin did a good job. Default did a good job of just getting guys back focused. Listen, it's messed up. Anthony, we're praying for Anthony. Mooney, we pray for Mooney, but at the same time, we got to lock in and take care of what we got to take care of, and thankfully we was able to rally and get a win today.
To play like that, to win like that when you didn't play your best, what's that say about the resilience of this team? You've won games where you dominate from start to finish, you win close ones, 5-1 in the top of the AFC South. What can you learn from a game like that?
Man, credit to Arizona. I feel like they were a talented team. They came in ready to fight. A lot of respect for that head coach over there. I talked to JG and just told him, he gave me a lot of power as a young player when I didn't have any and when he didn't have to. So much love and respect to him. And, the team that they got over there, they came in ready to play. And, I think, wins like today mean more than the blowouts personally because we was able to fight through adversity and still achieve a win.
First touchdown for
Did everyone shift 5 steps of shooting?
Absolutely.
Let me get off the chair.
I thought you was going.
First time this year, Josh has found the end zone. Obviously, you saw him take that hit 2 and hold on the ball. How impressive was that?
Yeah, he a dog. I told him he cut from the same cloth as me. You know what I mean? So it was good to see, man. He's a special talent. You can see him just catching fire. The last couple of weeks, just making plays. He's a tough cover, and he has that knack to get in the end zone. Similar to Tyler. So I know for those boys, you get one blood in the water, you keep it rolling. I'm expecting a lot of the same for Josh.
5-1 now in the year, leading the division. When you started the year, do you think that this was possible?
I knew it was possible. I knew the type of defense that we had first and foremost. I knew the type of offensive weapons that we had coming in, and honestly, I knew this team believed in each other, and I knew that camaraderie would make a difference. I'm just glad that we was able to put that in the result in the win-loss column, but we got a lot to clean up, a lot to continue to grow. It's a long season. We're going to keep moving forward.
JT over 100 yards again quietly. When you look though, there's another 100 for him.
I told him JT the best I've seen. It's just his ability, and he's just a dog. When you need him to be a bell cow, he can. When you need him to take it 60 yards, he can do that too. So there's nobody else like him in this league. He's playing at a level that he hasn't even seen in his career. He's only getting better. I'm just glad that guy's on our side.
See, I can't remember if you've ever been 5-1, but that's pretty tough to do in this league. Can you put that in perspective a little bit?
Man, it's been a long time, respectfully. Man, like I said, it's just, credit to Shane, man. Just the attitude and the mindset that he has his team on, I think just makes the biggest difference, whether we win or lose, whether it's a blowout or not. I think our mentality is just pushing ourselves and being the best version of ourselves every single day. I think that's what just continues to push us to get better. There's no blink in this team. There's no quit in this team. And I think tonight was a perfect example.
For the secondary to have this many injuries as they have throughout the season, and still be able to come out and get these wins with guys that just keep kind of fulfilling that next man up mentality. What does that say about their resilience specifically?
Man, so proud of J.E., man. He's came in and made a big impact. Chris Lamons, man, every time we ever need him, every time we call on him, he comes in and makes plays. I think Cam Biden does a great job of getting those guys all settled down. Nick is obviously playing at a high level as well, too. So, I think they got a great mix of veteran leadership and young, hungry guys. When you got hungry young dudes in the secondary, you always got a chance. So, shout out to the young boys.
All right, appreciate it.
Thanks,